For years, readers of all generations have loved Charles Portis's classic Western, True Grit. If you think that you don't like Westerns, I wish you would give this one a try. It is absolutely precious. Maddie Ross is a strong-willed, precocious 14-year-old girl who is on a mission to bring her father's murderer to justice. So she goes to the place where he was killed, Fort Smith, Arkansas, and finds the sheriff and says, I need to know who your best U.S. Marshal is, because she is willing to pay good money to find someone who will take her out into the Choctaw territory, into the wilderness, to find this man, Tom Chaney, and bring him back and have him tried and hung. So she asks the sheriff, who is your best U.S. Marshal? And this gives you a little bit of a peek into exactly who Maddie is. I think this is so funny. The sheriff thought on it for a minute and he said, well, I would have to weigh that proposition. There's near about 200 of them. I reckon that William Waters is the best tracker. He is a half-breed Comanche and is something to see watching him cut for a sign. The meanest one is Rooster Cogburn. He's a pitiless man, double tough, and fear don't enter into his thinking. He loves to pull a cork. Now, L.T. Quinn, he brings his parishioners in alive. He may let one get by now and then, but he believes even the worst of men are entitled to a fair shake. Also, the court does not pay any fees for dead men. Quinn is a good peace officer and a lay preacher to boot. He will not plant evidence or abuse a prisoner. He is straight as a string. Yes, I will say Quinn is about the best that we have. And Maddie said, where can I find this Rooster? Oh my goodness, she is so hilarious. She is smart, fearless, and hard-nosed. Intelligent, educated, but still so much like a kid. She can say the most inappropriate things at the craziest times. So somehow she manages to wrangle this guy Rooster into accompanying her into Choctaw territory. Of course, when he agrees to do this, he does not realize that she is planning on going along with him. And he said, no, that can't happen. And she said, you are crazy if you think, you have misjudged me if you think that I'm going to pay you $100 and watch you take off with it. No, I will see the thing done. Well, as we've been told, Rooster has a propensity for drinking and he has a pretty sketchy history himself, but he agrees to this proposition reluctantly, I will add, and follows and goes with Maddie out into this territory because at this point Chaney, the murderer, has joined a gang of outlaws. Then there's another fella, a Texas Ranger, goes by the name of McBeef, who has been tracking Chaney now already for 4 months because he has killed another prominent citizen. And so they team up together. This guy, McBeef, is cocky, he's arrogant, and so the three of them make quite a team. And despite the fact that they tried to lose Maddie on more than one occasion, she does not let them outsmart her, and she proves herself to be a worthy companion. Now, you'll have to read the book to find out how everything turns out, but prepare your heart for some good laughs and to be softened, for your heart to be softened, because I think one thing that we learn is that people are not always as they seem in our lives. Sometimes the people that we think that we want to just dismiss, or maybe even people that we dislike, gosh, we might just be missing out on a wonderful friendship or a wonderful experience if we would just get to know someone. Now, that's all I'm gonna say. Very short video, but do yourself a favor and read this book. And join me next Sunday because I will be reading News of the World by Paulette Giles. I have heard that it is similar to True Grit, so I look forward to reading that, and I will have a video about that next week. And if you've joined me today, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I do appreciate your support and hope that you will join me for future videos about books that are worth reading.